Hey y'all, welcome back to Dixie Garage. So, I know it's been a while since I've had a video up. It's been probably 3 or 4 months. I mean, I put up some shorts here and there to show y'all I'm working, but for the most part, I haven't done anything worth showing y'all. I've done 2 baggers and this Sportster. I'll give you a close-up of the Sportster here in a little bit. But, other than that, there's really been nothing worth showing. This is a 2-tone paint job, but y'all have seen me do that before on that Boulevard. And the other ones, they're just massive bikes, but they're still just single color paint jobs. So there was nothing cool to show you, and so it wasn't worth recording. But now you've seen the pictures of them, you know I've been doing something at least. I've also got my CJ moved over here. For my regular subscribers, I'll show y'all that at the end of the video. But for today, I'm going to show everybody who's thinking, I wish this guy would shut the hell up and show me what the video's about. So I got a 08 Heritage Softail. I'm showing y'all a free way to lower it. Now on Amazon there's a $20 kit, and then somewhere else had a $100+ kit. The $100+ kit was the easy route to go. The $20 one on Amazon is extended bolts. And what you do is you remove the 2 shocks, you completely disassemble those shocks, and then you put the extended bolts in there. And that just puts the nut further up there. And that's literally the only thing that kit does. That's very labor intensive. The 100+, I think it was like a $110 or so kit. What that one does is it just basically presses further back, and you have a little clamp that goes on there. And it was basically, you can find videos on those on YouTube. There's another guy that says you can lower a Softail for free, and I watched that video. It was 10, 12, 15 minutes, something like that, and he babbled on about nothing. Didn't ever touch the bike, didn't show you anything he was actually doing, and in the end of the video, he really didn't give you the actual conclusion on if he lowered the bike or not. I'm sure a lot of y'all who are watching this video probably saw that same video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how to lower it for free, and if you don't have the parts available, then it's like less than $5 to do it. And it's not hard to do. It's the easiest way you can possibly do it, and it costs nothing. So it was about a 1 inch to an 1.5 inch drop. So to do this, you come right to the middle of the bike, go right below the transmission. There's your 2 shocks. Now what originally is in there, you have these on the front. The front looks like this. And you have these 2 little cup washers that go over these rubber grommets. So what I did was I literally just put flat washers on there. That's it. And that made a huge difference in the actual ride height of the bike. So, that's only a 1/2 inch right there. But as far as what it actually did, as far as fenders sitting over tire, it dropped the bike tremendously, at least 1 inch. Now, the $20 lowering kit that's extremely labor intensive is 1 inch to 2 inches. So, you're looking at doing the same thing for free, and this took every bit of 5 minutes. Exact tools you need. But all you do is jack up the bike. You lift it, that ends up taking all the pressure off. All the pressure comes and stops right here on this point of the frame. You can literally take these loose, you put a wrench on the backside, these come off. As soon as you pull it off, you just take this little piece off of there and you put your washer on. Now here's how I say you can do it for free. So I had washers around that were thick, heavy duty. I knew I wasn't gonna have to worry about them. Somebody who doesn't, what you can do is pop that rubber grommet out and just put this on backwards. And that's it. You would put the nut on this side instead. And that would still give you the same effect. You can still get a socket inside of there. And you can lower the bike for free that way. So that's really all you got to do to lower it for free. And I promise you it works. I wouldn't have put this video up until I tried it, and it did it about 2 weeks ago, and I've put about 400 miles on the bike, and it rides fine, runs great. I would make sure to Loctite the threads because, you know, Harleys are rattle boxes, but it was free for me because I had some washers sitting around. It could be free for you if you wanted to flip those washers like I told you, or you could go buy some heavy duty washers and, you know, spend just a couple bucks. But either way, cheaper than the $20 kit that cost a whole lot of time to do, and the easier kit costs you $107. So I'm going to go ahead and answer a few of your questions that I'm sure y'all have, because I can already see them coming at me right now. So, one, does it change the ride? I am anywhere from 170 to 180 pounds, depending on the day. I don't ride 2-up on this bike. So that's not a lot of weight on the bike. But, no, for me, it did not change the ride at all. The bike rides the exact same as it did at stock height, but it looks better when nobody's on it. And that means a lot for me because it goes to shows a lot. So, no, it did not change the ride at all. 2, shortened kickstand. I'm sure there's somebody out there thinking maybe you need to change the kickstand. That's possible. I can't answer that question for sure, but I'm sure you probably want to because I have a 21-inch front wheel. And the bike already breaks over really, really hard. So I didn't have to change my kickstand. But you might have to with the stock front wheel. That part I can't answer for sure. And then 3, is there any like maintenance to it? Is there anything you got to do to regularly? I don't think so. I think as long as you Loctite it, it's going to be good. I've put, like I say, about 400 miles. It's been 2 weeks since I did it, and I wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up before I did a video on it. And I'm perfectly happy with how it looks, how it rides. 0 complaints. So there's a way to not watch that one dude's bullshit video where he just dances around telling you how to do it and doesn't ever actually give you an answer on how to do it. There's a way to not do the $20 kit that takes 6 hours to do. Not sure if it takes quite that long, but it looks like quite a bit of work. I've never done it. You can still adjust your preload. And then, I mean, if you got the wrench, which you should, it comes with the factory kit, you should be able to adjust your preload fine. If you're a heavier rider, you ride 2-up or whatever, you can change that and be good. It's going to be a little more rigid at that point. But for me, I'm on the lowest setting, and you know, like I say, I'm a little dude. But yeah, and then, like I say, the $107, $110 kit, whatever it was, that kit right there, yeah, just as easy as what I just showed you. Well, it's $110. This is, if you want to go spend money, $3, $4, $5. So I just put that out there for y'all, man. Any questions, any way I can answer them for you, let me know in the comments, and I'll answer the best I can. But on to my regular subscribers now. I'm going to show y'all the CJ. Finally got her home. Towed her from the shop. Ended up welding the tow bar on it. Got that on there so my wife doesn't end up backing into it one day or something. She can see it in her backup camera. See, I got some LEDs on it. I told y'all I wasn't going to make this a perfect restoration, so, you know, the bodywork I didn't even really mess with. I think I did Bondo one pretty good sized dent that was right here. But other than that, I done started cutting out the floor on it. This is all going to be replaced by an aluminum pan after I go through and do rust converter on everything. And I'm going to paint it. You know, I'm going to put like chassis black on there on all the frame that's exposed. And then this will all get bed linered after rust converter. You know, stuff like that. If this was a real restoration for shows, I would have fixed it. But this is going to be an off-road toy still, you know. Going to make an all aluminum dash. So yeah, we are finally making some progress on it, man. I got it running. She's running solid. But that is it for now on that one. If y'all want to see it, man, you know, maybe y'all put some comments in there or something. I can do some videos on this one. I put a little bit of work in it every day. That's why I moved it to my place, because at the shop I wasn't getting anything done on it. But here, you know, I got it running. I finally finished the paint. Everything else that's going on it is going to just be bed linered. You know, I did power wash the engine out pretty good. I put a brand new carburetor. It's under that bag because I was power washing the engine out. New solenoid, new battery, some new cables. So, been getting a bunch done on it, man. So, also for any of y'all that wanted to see the Sportster, I did a very subtle two-tone on it. See the Dixie Garage ghosted in there. And then the sides are a dark blue, and the underpaint is a much lighter blue. I think it was GM blue, if I remember right. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, that one came out pretty good. And of course, I think y'all have seen my wife's Sportster. Done a few little things to it. But other than that, guys, that's the video. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll try and get some more stuff up for y'all. I just don't want it to be too boring.